All in all, it's Friday morning. Just checking what seed we got. We got 3 nice little heaps, 3 different varieties. What we got left to get in the ground. The first variety there is Bamford, which we were drilling yesterday, and you can see the heap is going down there nicely now. So we are getting there, which is always nice to see. We've got another variety over here that I think it's called pronounced Beowulf is what that's pronounced, but we got that lot there. And then we got some dorsum over the back there. So we got a little bit to go at yet, but we are getting there. The end is in sight, as they say. So I shall be out with the top down again today, and out with the old caterpillar. I can just hear loading the lorries now, putting the sugar beet in. So I might just nip over there and have a look at that if I get time today, because I think they'll be there still all day. So you can see the cleaner and the loader, some lorries coming in. So oh yeah, let's get that bag off there. Anyway, see you in a bit. It's one of them mornings where you can nearly hear a pin drop. Absolutely lovely. So we're just going to get in the loader and find the key. There it is. It's dark in here. That's funny. That noise. Anyway, we're just going to get the trailer out and the key in there. Start up. We have lights. I'm just going to get some Avadex out of the workshop, which I put in there last night, and get some of that on a trailer. I think we want 16 bags, I think, and no, 16 and a half, so 17 bags really, and then we'll be good to go. We'll get that trailer loaded up as well. Put some of that, I think it's Bamford, that's the one. Get that on the trailer. There's the Avadex, with what we need, all on a pallet. You can see I'm just sorting these bags out on this trailer now, and get that ready so we can get going. It's going to be a nice sunrise again this morning. Very nice. I do like a nice sunrise. Sorry about the squeak, that's the steering wheel. Never mind. Get round to oiling it one day. There we are, just place them at the front and then get some more on here now. So we got 4 bags of seed on this bag lifter. A really great attachment for our loader. We did have a Merlot, and I had to sort of make all the attachments fit this JCB. Well, anyway, as you can see, you can put 4 bags on the front. That's quite safe. There's a little loop at the top there, which stops the bags actually falling off. So we can quite easily pick up 4 bags. So that is 2 tons, which is on the front of the JCB, and it handles it really, really well. So that's who it's made by. Look, you can see that there. I mean, we've had it several years now, so it's more than paid for itself, and it's had, my god, hundreds of tons over it, I would say. It's been welded in a place. I've welded it sort of there a time or two, but it's probably looking like it probably needs a little bit of treatment there again now. But anyway, we'll get round to that during the winter months and get it sorted out. So but yeah, there's the bag lifter on the JCB. Just getting this trailer loaded now. See you in a bit. And we're off now. I've got my bag here. Got my dinner and my breakfast. Yeah, we're off now. I've got those headlands to do, and we're off. Most important thing as well, get the fridge filled up. There it is. clean, look, cleaned it out. Anyway, got some sarnies, and I got a little bit of apple cake here that Mum made, very nice. Right, get the lid shut and get it switched on. I get the old 95E started now. Get the key in. See if she goes. Yeah, we're on a cold start this morning. You know, there's a nip in the air then. Anyway, we're off. I always have to just put this collar. You noticed the other morning when the drawbar was high, it's because I didn't put this collar back down here. Well, anyway, I've moved the collar. There's no time to move it back up now, so we'll get that moved up. Again, don't want 2 hands. Oh no, I can manage it. So we're going to set that, because I'm doing headlands, we're going to go for 6 on there. It's normally where it needs to be. So we're all set for the field now. Let's have a little look round. Points are still okay. Something hung up on there, the looks of it. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, off we go. Yeah, just quickly, I know it's a bit noisy, but I have got to keep an eye on this front wheel bearing on the front here. It's got an oil glass on there, look. But I have changed that, so I suspect that bearing is breaking up in the front hub, so that'll be something else I need to look at, really. Now we'll get the fridge on, most important. Get that plugged in. It's in there. And I've got a port there for my iPad. So we're just taking the seed up the field now, and Bradley's now there, so we can get going. On the back, away we go. So I just got up to the field this morning and brought the seed up here, the Avadex up here. I'm just going to drop this off. So I'm just going to pull the lights out. I've already took the brakes off, which are there. Just going to drop that on there. But first, I must just show you this. What a morning! What a morning it is. We're about to go and drill this field. Well, again, we're up by the cable route, which is that Vattenfall cable route which has come through the farm, which is this greenery area here. But I've got to show you this. Look at this for a sunrise. Absolutely lovely. Look, first thing in the morning. And people lay in bed, look. Why would you lay in bed when you got this? Look. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, look at that, look, creature. The time is about 7:35 at the minute. And this is what we're greeted with, look. Absolutely lovely. Look at that, a load has just stopped, look. Absolutely silent. Absolutely lovely. Anyway, this is one of the fields we're drilling today. It's going to be Bamford wheat, which is after oilseed rape, which was in here, and I cultivated it straight after. Well, I say straight after, probably a week after it was combined, and this is how it sort of finished up. Well, you know, it's hardly worth me putting the top down through it again. You know, I'm quite confident that the drill will deal with that quite nicely. So yeah, not 1 or 2 little clods on there, but no, that'll handle that. You can see our friendly black grass is showing its head, look. There'd be an early flush there, look, because the size of the plant, look, you can see it there, look. So that would be an early one. And that one there, which is a bit smaller, would be a later flush. Look, can you see that? I've got all this lovely organic stuff, look, just all mixed in here. Yeah, work well. Black grass, you could call that organic, couldn't you? Lemon stuff. Yeah, this is the field. It's not too bad on here, but it's not the best. We are treating all this field for Avidex. It's just got really bad patches in it, and then you'll get a bit which, you know, has got nothing in it. So you can see here yesterday, look, I was just pulling tram lines out there. That's what I was doing here, which is why that's sort of darker brown. It's just been worked. So that area has been worked twice. There was a tram line there, which our sprayer had been over and sprayed the black grass off. But yeah, so we'll be drilling into this, which I think is a really good seed bed. I mean, that was only one pass. So if you want a machine that's a one pass machine with the right conditions, the top down is the thing. Oh, yeah, look at that there. What a morning. Right, I'm going to leave this loader here and walk back. And I might just show you some Phacelia, which is over the other side on that cable route. Yeah, look at that. See you in a bit. So we just got the loader up the field now, and that's all ready. So we got there's 3 fields, 3 fairly decent sized fields today, and then there's some headlands on 2 little bits the other end. So we got plenty on. Yeah, just while I walk back to get the truck, I'm on the cable route, the Vattenfall cable route, which went through the farm. You can see here, look, they put, when they reinstated it all, put all the soil back, because they dug trenches, and there's 3 great big cables, or 3 groups of these cables through here, and they put this cover crop back on top now, and it does look really nice. So last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year it was. That was Phacelia. Oh, absolutely full it was. And there's other things in there as well. Some clover. Might even be a bit of chicory there. Other bits, I don't know what else is in there. Can't really see any, but you can see what's in there. I mean, it's all to benefit the soil. What they do with the roots and that. And yeah, it does look a picture this morning. Absolute picture. You can just see it now, all sort of growing. But obviously the bees, the bumblebees, they'll love all that. They'll be attracted to that. Anyway, let's go and get this truck. You can see where I am. They put little markers up, look. These little markers. So they know where they are. These are the cable route people. Anyway, we're going to get the truck. Yeah, just walking back, I thought I'd just have a little look. So the wheat is just starting to come through, look. Just coming there. And there, look. Yeah, morning, Radley.
Morning.
We're just having a look. The seed is coming up on this field, what was drilled after beet.
Taking his head up in the sun.
Yeah, what a morning. Look at that, look.
Lovely.
Absolute beautiful. Anyway, we're on with drilling. Yeah, Bradley's now off drilling. See him just creeping along the edge there. But yeah, what a lovely morning. See all this Phacelia growing here. Absolutely lovely. Anyway, I had some really nice comments the last video I put up. I just say thank you very much for that. And I'm still deciding on a channel name. There's one that I'm sort of really warming to at the minute, and that's Leaving a Mark, which I think is quite cool. But there's some really good ones out there. I'm going to leave it for a week, let it run for a week, and see if I get any more sort of comments on it to see what I'm going to call it, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, there's some really good ones. See you in a bit. There's that big field we drilled. That was, it was beginning of last week, I think it was. Anyway, it's starting to come up now. the work of a vertister. Yeah, I am just going to put a bit of diesel in today, but I won't really need that much. But anyway, we'll put some in. Now, I think I might just get a chance to put the drone up today, so I think I'll just get that. Look at that, look, blue skies. Aren't we doing well for October? Yeah, it's a good job I got a fairly decent sized cab. All this stuff I carry with me. Got a drone in there. Got bits and pieces behind there. I got stuff in there I carry, so don't really need that much today, but got a full tank. And we're off now. We got satellite just warming up. I got some headlands to go and do, just to pull up where we turn with the drill and sort of fill up with seed. So I just got headlands to go and do, and then there's 2 fields after sugar beet to pull up as well. So I might just see if I get the drone up when I'm doing the sugar beet, and there'll be some other, I think it's 3 other headlands as well to do. But anyway, let's get to it. So we're just tracking up this lane now, and you can see we're really into the autumn now. Look with the colours on the sort of hedges and trees. Up the lane there as well, look, up there. Yeah, really into autumn. What a lovely day. We'll just get this top down unfolded, and then we'll be off. Get this headland done. We're getting nearer breakfast time then. So we're on one of these headlands here. You can just see, look, where the drill sort of turns on the headland, and we have that low lift on the drill. So I'm just taking them wheelings out ready, just to sort of eliminate a bit of compaction there, and get them drilled. I look like I need to clean my windows again. Yeah, that's the sort of job we're doing, look, this morning. And just taking these headland pulling these headlands up now, and taking these wheelings out. See a nice lot of pheasants there as well. Nice bit of game cover. As you can see, we've got that cable right through here, which I showed you this morning, and it divides this fairly small field in sort of half really. So you've got one half over there, and then one half over here. I mean, this little bit here, I should say that's probably only it's probably only 2.5 hectares in here. Yeah. Anyway, we still farm it. So we're just going to go and put some seed in now for Bradley, and feeling a bit lazy there. Look, I've got some haverticks on the front of the loader, but anyway, that's got to go in as well. So we just had breakfast. Get this loaded up. Try not to take the caterpillar out while we're doing it. But yeah, what a glorious morning that is. Absolutely brilliant. I'll just get up to the edge of the drill before I lift it. Don't have any accidents. I just lift that up now and just boom that out across. Just get a little closer, beans, I can see what I'm doing. The sun's a bit naughty this morning, but anyway, I'll get them 2 in there. There we go. You notice we're actually just cutting the bags now. We used to open every single bag, but we're just cutting the bottoms of them. I mean, they all go for recycling anyway. We don't sort of keep them, so yeah, it's just so much easier. So that is Bamford. That's a winter wheat, just going in. And then we got some Haverticks then. So we just put some seed in now, and I got the bag lifter on there already, but look at that blue sky. What a day. Absolutely brilliant. Let's get on. I've got some headlands to do again. So just before I start the caterpillar and get going, it's just a little bit of Bradley. He's now Put some seed in. He's got Avidex going on. Getting along nicely. Go and get back in there and get on. Oh, that was a close one. Just get this unfolded and then we're off again. And I just got out to check the machine and have a look round as I normally do, and I can see, like I said the other day, we can sometimes get stones jammed in there. Look. So we've got a stone jammed in there, and you can see what it's done to the disc at the bottom. Look. Sort of put a flat on it. So anyway, we'll get this stone out of there. It's absolutely jammed in there, solid it is. So I'm just gonna get that out of there and get my my spud in here and get it out. Hopefully you can see that it's really taking some getting out. So it gets so wedged in. There we are. Yeah, that was the culprit. There we are. Anyway, chuck that out of there. This still turns, but you can see that it's got that flat edge on there now. It's like having a square wheel, isn't it? So that'll be lump now. Anyway, we'll change it. I've got some second-hand ones back at the farm, so we'll see how it goes. If it's okay, then we'll leave it, but if not, we'll just change it. Just having a bit of a check at the back here as well, and found I mean, all this all hanging up. I don't know what this is, but this is all off the field. Not something at the bottom here. I don't know what that is. See what that is there. That looks like a chain link or something. See if that'll come off there. Yeah, it's a bit of a chain. Look, get that off. Yeah, bit of a chain link. Look. Oh well. Metal detector's paradise, eh? Just get Bradley coming back before I hop in and get on with it again. What a lovely day it is. See the low lift working? Oh, I think I might be in the way there. Oh, that's a close one. That's a good one. Sorry mate, I'll move now. Yeah, giving a treat on here. Absolutely giving a treat. You wouldn't think we was in October, would you? But yeah, going well. That's the marker you can see to the right there. Look, that nearly took my legs off yesterday. If you watch yesterday's video. Yeah, that'll teach me we're getting too close. Anyway, let's get on. So we are just going down this headland there now. You can see how I'm sort of pushing on fairly. Because Bradley's nearly done this field, and we're going to get this headland done, and then he can drill this one, complete it. So he has got to run back after it. But I have got an AB line for this, look. So we're just going to see it sort of steering itself. Going down this headland, and yeah, we'll see how it gets on. Yeah, as you can see there, look, we're completely no hands, and it's steering down the side of this headland, very nice, right up to the edge of the grass. But yeah, so going well. I mean, this satellite thing is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Bradley's over there, he's drilling. Nice little shadow going on. This is on the headland now. Yeah, just go back to that headland where I say I've got no hands. Just so you can see, look, I mean, I'm holding the camera with one hand, and obviously you can see the other other one. So there's the steering wheel, and you know it's just doing it itself. That is due to the satellite. I mean, this is just for people who don't really understand it or believe it, if you like. Yeah, it's almost like an autonomous machine, but you know, I'm here as a steering wheel attendant. Anyway, I'll flip the camera so you can see we're just about to go around a corner now, and you'll see. So I just flipped the camera, you can see we've got a corner now coming up. Well, a corner, slight diversion to the right. You can see it on the satellite there, just there. Because it's my fourth one round on the headland, I've overlapped it, which you can see is a lighter green, a lighter yellow on the satellite there. That'll focus. Yeah, there we go. You can just see it. So yeah, that is us. That's we're now going up there now. Bradley's now coming round to drill these two. So yeah, brilliant conditions for drilling. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we're just into autumn now, obviously, look, and the colours on the trees now, and yeah, really lovely time of year with all the different colours. It's really good. Well, that's my alarm blowing at me to say we've got a diversion going on at the minute, so you can just see we'll be off track in a minute. If we carry on going straight, we'll hit that tree, but anyway, we need to turn it in a minute. Yeah, I'm just taking over doing a bit of manual steering now, just for this last little bit, but the trees, they're nice. Yeah, you can just see there, look, when I turn at the ends, we have to do a reasonable loop, so I'm just backing up now just to take them wheelings out, because obviously nothing grows in a wheel mark, does it? So you know, we have to take those out, and that'll grow. Anyway, we're off now. Look where I'm going. It's all manual steer, and then we're off. Get up this other side, and then we're on auto then. A bit bumpy in here on the headlands, I know, but around there. Must get this camera set up in here somewhere, but so I just finished doing the headlands for Bradley, where he's drilling and that. So I'm now just got into the next field, which is where they lifted the sugar beet, and you can see there, look, behind me, we've got these huge, great big wheelings to deal with. Although I'm sure the top down will just pull them out, no problem, but yeah, it really does put the land down tight, so again, it's going to be hard work on here, but I'll just show you what it's like. I'll just flip the camera. These are the sort of wheelings we've got to try and take out. I mean, the ground is drying up quite nicely now, so I'm sure that it'll work quite nicely, but see how it goes. I'll make the old girl work again on here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in the distance here. We can. They've got Chris Dennis here. He's cutting the hedges, so he's the man who's responsible for the hedges around here. He does it every year. I think they're in a 3-year sort of cycle, so some get cut 1 year, not for the rest, for the other 2. But he does a really good job about here. You see they're all neat and cut well. Slow job though. Look at that though, for an October day, look. Blue skies. Really nice. So I just got the field up on here now. Hidden 16s where we are. So we'll just highlight that. Continuing on, we'll have a top down on there. I should have a load of lines, yeah. It's not the first one. It's that 101, I think. Then we can put a bit of an angle on it then, and I suspect this is one doing twice, but we'll do it once, and then we're going to hit it next week. So anyway, that's ready to go now. It's green, so we can get on with it. Yeah, so that's pulling up quite nicely there now, and we got Chris over there cutting the hedge. You can see that doing a really good job as always. This is what we're doing. Must have had a bung up there. He's got a heap of beet there. Look. Yeah, so we're just pulling this beet land up now, and that's doing quite a good job really, taking them wheelings out. Really good job. You can see there now what's going on, look, at the back. Yeah. Going well. My hedge cutter's doing its thing. Making its turn now. Just gonna have a look around the machine and make sure everything's alright. See these genuine points I put on the other day without tungsten, they're doing actually quite well. They're never quite as good as one of those with tungsten on, but they are doing alright. Just look like I got another chain link hooked up on there. Look. In fact, it is little something. Yep, something else. Need to keep an eye on this one now, and in fact I think I'll change it because it's starting to wear that part up there now. So anyway, we'll change that I think. So again, I always carry the impact gun with me, so we want a 19mm socket, and the impact gun that just goes on there like that. Then we have a battery that just clicks into there like that. Let's get some points out here now. Sorry, I know it's a bit noisy, but anyway, we'll get these out. We'll get the gun. We'll go and put them on. We've got the gun, the points. We'll put them on. Or one on anyway. See what sort of conditions we're in. We'll just get that one changed. One there. Anyway, so we just get the gun out, put it on there, and we undo it. Pop the get them out. Just jiggle them out. Alright. Just clean that up a bit. And that goes, you see that here, that goes on there. They push in there. Remembering to put them in the squares, a little square in there that they go into. So put them in there. The nuts on the back, nuts on there, more metal detection treasures, and then we'll do them up. And that's it, good to go. I'll just compare the old one, look, there's the old one to the new. Bit of a difference. Stuff back in the toolbox. Put the lid back on. That bar back in there. That's what we need all this stuff for, what we carry. Anyway, that goes behind the seat. Shut that door up. Get that noise out. Before we go, I'm just going to rinse my hands off now. I've been messing about with that, but anyway, that's what I carry that for, so I've got water. And where it's situated on the back there's actually warm water now. So that's quite cool. Yes, we're back in a 95E now, and just wash my hands. I like to have my hands clean if I can in here anyway. Yeah, so we're off now. Going to mark this set a bit out now so we can get going working on lands. As you know, I sort of do 1 in 4, which is a nice turning circle for this at the end. So anyway, here we go. Well, we're getting caught up now, and I've just done the headland on that one over there. So we're on the last one for the day, which is good. Old Radley's fighting with the old bag over there, I think, the looks on it. There he's gone. Just stuck his fingers up at me, I don't know what for. So we're getting on nicely now. I've just done 2 fields, which was sugar beet. I didn't actually get the drone up today, so yeah, we'll have to look for another day for that. But I did manage to get some footage for the sound of the old Caterpillar engine, so I'll put that right at the end of the video as a little treat. She is sounding sweet, so yeah, we're nearly there, nearly done for the day anyway. There's still plenty to go here. Yeah, we're just doing the headlands now. This is sort of the last bit. Bradley's now drilling up fairly tight behind as well. Good old boy. He's hiding up behind the exhaust. Eyeball, Bradley! Yeah, we're just on the last one round now, so yeah, we had a really good day today. This one over the hedge, one to the left, and then headlands on a couple of others too. So yeah, we had a really good day, and just got to get the forklift back now and get the machines back, get ready for tomorrow now. We've got 4 fields we want to try and get in tomorrow, and then it just leaves a contract farm up the other end, which I was ploughing with a tractor the other day. So we'll go and see how that ploughed work looks when I go and work that with this with the top down. That'll be interesting. We'll go and see it. That dried out quite nicely, I would say. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So I just been and got the loader, packed all up. You can see we've got no bags left, so we're had a fairly busy day. And our hedge cutter man, he's still busy over there cutting the hedges. That's one of the fields that Bradley's just finished drilling on there, so that looks really good. So I just left that there. I'll leave that there and take the machine back now, and be time to call it a day. I locked it as well, I think. Anyway, in here. Key in. We're away. Look at that on there, like, you wouldn't believe that's a real heavy part of the farm. Look, that was ploughed over, went over like a liver. Now it's weathered, and a couple of passes with the top down on the headland and the drill. So yes, there's a lot to be said for ploughing. I know they say it's not really good for the environment, but yeah, you can get a good result from it. Yeah, just tracking back now, and see Chris is still cutting the hedges there. That man does know how to cut a hedge, I'll give him that. we're back at the farm now. You can just see Bradley's bringing the loader back. So, a busy old day. Now that looks quite cool in the shed. It looks like the Arians on the plough. Look. Not sure I'd even pull it. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video here. I'll finish this video here now, and I hope you enjoyed it. One thing I do forget to say is it'd be quite nice if you can subscribe and give me a thumbs up, or even leave a comment and see, let me know what you think. So anyway, this is the end of the video. See you then. Bye bye.